Hey friends and family, this is SP News Nugget, and today you guys, we're going to talk about this case. It's an update. I know it's kind of late, but I want to get this out there because I have been hearing rumors, but I wanted to make sure that the rumors that we heard was correct. So you guys remember, if you don't know, that this little boy ended up in a dumpster. His aunt had custody of him willingly, voluntarily by the mom and the dad, and she was supposed to take care of him. Well, the boyfriend said that little CJ, that's his name, Cedric Johnson, had been getting into some ketchup and he just would swallow the baby in a blanket to keep him quiet. But for some reason, the baby stopped breathing. They say, allegedly, they tried to do CPR on him. When that wouldn't work, they took him out the house and they couldn't find him. They had a search out for him for about a whole day. And all of this was on the news. Now, that's where we were at. Now, they did arrest the boyfriend. So the aunt was on the news crying, talking about he wouldn't do this. And she just woke up and he was gone. In the middle of the night, he was gone. Well, you guys, here is the update where the aunt told the kids to go over here and everybody to leave the house before she called the police. She waited 19 hours. They're saying that this child was put in the dumpster alive. He was not gone. He wasn't deceased. He was alive when they put him in the dumpster. But I've got the clip for you guys, so I'm going to share it with you. And then we're going to talk about it live at 5, okay? So we got 1 hour. And I will see you guys' face in the place. Here we go.
Who was looking out for this little boy? His tiny body was found in a landfill last week, and now his aunt, the woman who was supposed to take care of him, is sitting in jail.
But you know what's messed up here? Police say she wasted 19 precious hours when they possibly could have found the toddler alive.
Yeah, Matt Howerton's been looking into this. Matt, what happened during those missing hours?
Well, it's all laid out here in these arrest documents, and simply put, for nearly 1 day, police say Crystal Jackson lied. She told investigators that someone abducted little CJ here overnight, but in reality, inside her home, he suddenly needed medical care, but never got it. Today is July 11th. No one has seen 18-month-old CJ Jackson for almost 24 hours, and his aunt, his guardian, Crystal Jackson, told police and WFAA someone abducted CJ from her home overnight.
We all love that baby. He was just the sweetest little baby.
But investigators now say she was lying, and that CJ may still be alive if it weren't for her. After Jackson's interview, CJ was found in a landfill. Her boyfriend, Cedric Johnson, arrested. He told police he swaddled CJ before bed, but did it too tight. And now when the little boy started throwing up in the middle of the night, he became unresponsive. When things didn't get better after Johnson did CPR, he told police he drove CJ to a dumpster and left him inside.
He wouldn't do that.
Jackson denied it all and stuck to the story she told police. But then the FBI got involved, and when a special agent started asking Jackson questions, her story changed. Investigators say Jackson admitted to knowing CJ was gone hours before she reported him missing, and that she told Johnson and 5 other kids in the home to leave before she called 911. And here's the worst part. Jackson's arrest documents reveal a bombshell. Her boyfriend apparently did not say that CJ was deceased at the time he discarded him in the dumpster. And were it not for the actions and omissions by Jackson, CJ could have been located, potentially alive. Jackson was booked on a child endangerment charge. Her legal battle now begins, and so does the road to justice for this little boy. CJ's father and the brother of Jackson told me today he didn't want to comment, that all of this was too much. He added that the family is still working on CJ's funeral arrangements.
Okay, you guys. Now, I'm sorry getting this story out to you guys late. And I'm not talking about in the evening. I'm talking about it's been days. It's been brewing. I've been hearing that this lady, which is the aunt, was caught in a big fabulous lie. And I knew there was more to the story. So that's why I wanted to make sure you guys got the update. But this is what I'm talking about. You know, what goes in the dark will come to the light. Now, she was acting all like, ooh, we love this baby. And, you know, CPS put this baby in her care. And she was trying to cover it up. And the boyfriend down there talking. Now, we know that the baby wasn't even deceased. They put the baby in the trash dumpster alive. And she knew it. So she took her brother's child and told her boyfriend to get rid of the child. And then that resulted in the baby dying. Now, you guys, I know you may be thinking, you know, so what's the significance? The significance is this child was placed away from the mother and the dad to the aunt, which her boyfriend was living there, which he already had some misconduct with his own kids. And she got kids by him, but they're mistreating the child that was placed in their home. And this is the results. I don't know what to say. I just want you guys to just be aware, be cautious of who's taking care of your kids, even if it's a family member, even if it's daycare. You have to go and check. Sometimes you don't call the person and say, hey, I'm coming to check on little CJ. Just pop up. These are things you got to do. My mother taught them to me, and that's what I would do. I would pop up at the school. I would pop up at the daycare. I would pop up anytime. One time, matter of fact, I was out of town, and I got a call from the school that the young lady, which was a cousin of mine, wasn't taking my son to school like she's supposed to have. Yeah, the school called me and said, hey, your son hasn't been in school for 2 or 3 days. I caught a red eye, right back to Kansas, and I popped up. Now, I found a little bit more what I should have found, but it didn't have to do with my kids. It had to do with what they were doing over there, which I might share with you guys down the road. We might share it at 5, what I found out when I got there. But these are things you guys are going to have to do. But we're going to talk about it live at 5 p.m. Central Time. You guys, I will see you, and we're going to talk about this case. All right, be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.